you were is that real? Wait, did I just see that? You're kidding me, right? Oh wait, I forgot. That actually was real life as the Phillies get swept out by the Washington Nationals by a final score of 7-4. And what is going on with this team? I'm not sure. They just get worse and worse and worse by the day. When the offense shows up, the pitching doesn't show up. When the pitching shows up, the offense doesn't show up. They can't work together as a team and as a unit. And things are not going well right now for the Phillies, as they just continue to fall into a bottomless pit. And they're just falling farther and farther and farther away from the Atlanta Braves, who are just on a tear right now. So let's jump right into it, shall we? Juan Soto, it's his 14th double of the year to left field. And the Jay Bruce kind of misplayed it. Anthony Rendon, who doubled on the 2 outs, hit a 2-out double. He can run the score. Juan Soto was trying to go to third base because the ball was thrown back into the infield. It was wild. But Nick Pivetta with a heads-up play throws out Rendon to end the inning. Or, no, he throws out Soto, rather, not Rendon. He throws out Soto trying to go to third base. Bottom of second, Philly killer, Kurt Suzuki. 2-run homer, 3-0 Washington. And at that point, I'm just kind of sitting there thinking, this game's over. This game's over. Top 4, Bryce Harper, singles. Hernandez came around to score, 3-1. Now it's 3-1. We're on the board. Jay Bruce singled to Adam Eaton. Michael Franco scored. And Bryce Harper was thrown out trying to go home again. Dusty Wathan is the worst third base coach in baseball. This guy does not know how to set. He's been sending guys. It's just ridiculous how stupid his calls are. He's cost us so many outs on the base pass this year. And Bryce Harper has not been a good base runner this year. He's been absolutely horrendous on the base pass. And I blame some of that on Dusty Wathan. So anyway, Adam Eaton has a cannon throwing arm. Go on YouTube and look up Adam Eaton throwing guys out, because you're going to see some videos of it. So that's 3-2. Gene Segura homered on a fly ball to left center. Tie ball game. Bottom of the 6th, Anthony Rendon, the second best third baseman in baseball. Homers to left field, his 17th of the year. And after Rendon homer, I had a feeling that maybe we can come back. But after this homer, I just knew it was over. Victor Robles hits his 11th home run of the year. The guy who's having such a terrible season. He's only hitting .241. We're letting him get the best of us. As he scored, and Kendrick and Matt Adams scored on that. Top of 7, Jay Bruce hits his 20th home run of the year. And it's not going to matter because we still lost the ball game 7-4, your final score. And Bryce Harper hit leadoff last night, guys. Yeah, do you hear me right? He hit leadoff. Leadoff. That's not where he should be. He should be in the 3-hole. Now, I understand Harper volunteered to hit leadoff. I was watching the game yesterday, and that's what they said. So, but I mean, it's just this game was just a dumpster fire. This whole entire series was a dumpster fire, and this whole entire road trip was a dumpster fire. And then we go home to play the Miami Marlins, which I hope we could just stomp all over them. Okay. Let's look at the box score. Bryce Harper 1 for 5. Obviously got the single. Reese Hoskins 0 for 4. Jay Bruce 3 for 3. JT Realmuto 0 for 2. But he did walk 2 times. Like I said, Jay Bruce went 3 for 3, by the way. 1 for 4 for Gene Segura. Scott Kingery 1 for 3. Cesar Hernandez 1 for 4. Michael Franco 1 for 4. Nick Pivetta 1 for 3. Sean Rodriguez got in at bat, and he did not get a hit. So that's your ball game. Let's look at the Nick Pivetta today. With 5 1/3, 7 hits, 6 runs, 6 of them were earned. He really struggled. 3 walks, 2 strikeouts, 2 home runs allowed. Ramos 2/3 of an inning, 1 hit, 1 run. Garcia, 1 inning, 1 hit, 1 walk. Hammer, 1 inning, 1 hit, 1 walk. That's what I'm talking about with Pivetta. Like, you just don't know what you're going to get out of him. So just because he has a couple of good starts doesn't mean he's necessarily ready. So just remember that. And we're still a better team than the Nationals. I just got in an argument with some guy from D.C. So, well, yeah, let's go talk about this argument with this guy I got in D.C. Shall we? I'm going to get your opinion about this. So I comment on the guy's video. He's happy that the Nationals won. And I say the Nationals still suck. And then some guy commented back with the salt emoji, which is, oh, yeah, is that what they did with Harper, right? Weren't they being salty about him leaving? I said, who's mad? I'm like, oh, I think you were, because all you do is choke every year in the playoffs, right? Yeah, well, I think he's mad when they lost Harper, wasn't he? And then who's mad 24? I said, just because you win 3 games in a row doesn't mean you're a good team. I said, yeah, that's what I said. I said, just how does it feel to choke in the playoffs every year? And I said, that's how you reacted to Harper leaving. Your team chokes every year. You were mad when you lost Harp. No wonder why your fan base is a disgrace. These Nationals fans are just so stupid, guys. They really are. Just go and troll every one of them. Make them feel uncomfortable. Because they are the worst fan base. They are no fan base, because the Nationals are not a sports town. Washington, D.C. is not a sports town. And they're just so annoying. So I honestly just despise them. So Rhys Hoskins responded to a rough road trip. He said, we're going to be fine. Which, guys, this is not September or August. This is only June, so we could turn it around. So I'm hoping that we will. But, guys, this has been a rough stretch for the Phillies. They've just continued to struggle. And they better get their act together, because they are falling farther and farther and farther behind the Atlanta Braves. It's really, really concerning. We're now 4.5 out now, and it's only getting bigger. And we're only 4 games above 500 now, and the Nationals are only 2 games below 500. So we're only 3 big games better than the Nationals. Does that not concern you? It's a little concerning. The Nationals have won 36. We have won 39. So that's a little concerning. I'm just saying. That's very, very concerning. So, yeah, guys, don't get used to the Nationals winning. They're going to suck like they did at the beginning of the season. I hope they do. So, let's review this Miami series. Aaron Nola on the mound, Game 1. It's to be determined for Game 2. Excuse me for a sec. And for Game 3, the finale game on Sunday, it is also to be determined. So, 1:05 the first pitch on Sunday. Tonight is Chase Utley retirement out at the ballpark. If everyone goes, I'm going tonight. I'm sitting in left field. So, you guys, not really much to talk about. I think you guys pretty much know. I mean, the Phillies have been horrendous in the month of June. They're just having such a rough season overall, I'd say. I mean, it could have been worse, but they're still having somewhat of a rough season. The offense is just nowhere to be seen some games, and then the pitching is nowhere to be seen some games, and it's been very, very inconsistent. And we have to get back on track. And I think some people, are a bit overreacting. But I think that some of them are not. I think some of them understand, how this game's played and how there's a lot of ebbs and flows, and the season's a marathon and everything else. So, like I said, it's still really no excuse. But we have to win. So, I understand we're not going to win every game, but the way they've been playing right now has been really, really poor. Really, really poor. So hope you all just understand that. There's a lot of ebbs and flows. And do I think we're going to be better than finish with a better record than the Mets and the Nationals? Of course I do. The Braves got a night off last night. The Nets lost. So that's the Mets are out of it, really, in my opinion. I mean, the Mets are just a joke. So I'm not worried about the Mets right now. I'm mostly worried about the Atlanta Braves, as I should be. So, yeah, guys. I'm not sure what fan base is more winning, the Nationals or the Braves. They're both extremely, extremely annoying. I say the Nationals fans are just they'll just come at you like this and annoy you to death. But the Braves fans, they do sit there and kind of explain what they think instead of the Nationals fans just being babies and blocking you. So I'd say that maybe maybe the Braves fans are slightly better than the Nationals fans. But yeah, guys, I don't know what to expect out of this Miami series. I want to say we were going to take 2 out of 3, but I mean, it was a pretty poor road trip, right? I mean, it was really, really poor, actually. So I don't know what's going to happen here, but I appreciate all the likes and everything and all the subscribers. Oh, yeah, and there's a point I wanted to make. Aaron Nola goes on the mound tonight. I almost forgot to talk about this. Now, Aaron Nola has struggled so far this year, and there's been a lot of theories and kind of, things about it, and obviously that the fastball has really been a problem for him this year. So, Jorge Alfaro, apparently they had a good chemistry together, and when they traded him away, he does not have that same chemistry with JT Realmuto. I forget who said that, but it sounds reasonable. It's still no excuse, though. Just because you have good chemistry with the catcher doesn't mean that you could just go out there and pitch like crap. So, not really a valid excuse, in my opinion. So, but hopefully he could turn it around. We need Aaron Nola to be Aaron Nola. We need him to be the 2018 Cy Young Aaron Nola, or Cy Young type Aaron Nola, right? Because he didn't win Cy Young, but he was finishing top 3. So, yeah, guys, Harper did get a hit last night. Drove in his 50th RBI of the season, which I understand the power numbers have been down for him this year. One thing that has been good is the RBIs and the doubles. He's more RBIs than Ronald Acuna. Ronald Acuna is 49. So, he's still like near the big boys when it comes to RBIs, Like I think Bellinger, obviously, Yelich, they still have more RBIs than Harper, but he's in that general area when it comes to RBIs. He just needs to get that average up to around 270, 280, and he needs to start hitting the ball out of the ballpark more. He's not been doing that this year, and it's really been concerning. In a little ballpark at Citizens Bank, he should be hitting the ball out of the ballpark a lot, and he's not. So he only has 12 home runs this year. 12. That's it. And most of them have been on the road. It's ridiculous. Like, start hitting the ball at the ballpark. So I appreciate all the positive feedback and everything. So tonight I might be live streaming the game on my Instagram account, Phillies Hot Stove, link in the description below. I actually was live streaming last night. Appreciate everyone who joined in for the stream. I was actually streaming with a friend, so I don't want to say any names on YouTube, but yeah, it was fun. So yeah, I'll be streaming tonight at the Phillies game. I'm going to be there. Chase Elliott retirement night. I actually might stream that part actually, but there's probably going to be a couple streams tonight. So I appreciate all this subscriptions and everything and all the likes. So I appreciate it. Let's get this series win. Let's get the series win against Miami. Let's start off the series with a win with Aaron Nola on the mound. 7-5 the first pitch. It won't be 7-5 the first pitch because last time was that Jimmy Rollins retirement night. It got like delayed because the ceremony took so long. So I don't think it's going to be right on the dot 7-5. But we'll see what happens. You never know. All right, guys. Thank you so much. I am Luke. I'll talk to you later. Bye.